Hey guys, so I'm here to remind you guys about the 8 multiplication trick that we have learned in the past. I decided to make a video on it just to give you guys a refresher in case that you're forgetting it, and it's good to have this as a reminder, okay? So, it's very easy to get the 8's trick. Anytime you're stuck on an answer by multiplying by 8 you don't remember, all you have to do is do this and follow this exact order and you can get the answer every time. Okay? So after you wrote out your equations, you're going to go over here to the answer side. And what's an answer to a multiplication problem called again? The product. Right. So you're going to go over here to the product side and you are going to follow this pattern. You are going to count by ones starting at 0. So your first one will be 0 and you're going to go counting by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you get to 4, you are going to repeat 4. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, and then you keep going. 5, 6, 7. And if there was 8 times 10 here, it would be 8. Okay? So, from multiplying 8 times 1 all the way to 8 times 9, that is what you do for the first column of the product side. Then, you are going to count by 2's backwards. Okay? I know that sounds a little confusing, but this is what I mean. Count by 2's backwards, starting with 8 right here. So, 8, and then counting backwards, what comes after 8 when you count by 2's? 6, 4, 2, 0. So you see, we counted by 2's backwards. And then we go again. After we got to 0, we start again. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. 8, 6, 4, 2, and then if we had 8 times 10, it would be 0 to give us 80. See? 8 multiplications trick. It's not that hard. There are a couple of things you need to remember, but ultimately it's not that difficult. Okay? So those are the tricks that you need to remember, and that's it. Then you can get your answers every time when multiplying by 8. And now it's time for the 9 multiplication trick. So, the 9's trick is actually even easier than the 8's trick. There isn't much that you need to remember other than this order. For the first column of the product side, you are simply going to go from 0 to 8, all the way down. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. You don't need to repeat anything, nothing weird. 0 to 8. Then you're going to start at the top again for the next product side. And you're going to count backwards from 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you get all your answers for 9 times 1 to 9 times 9. Super easy, right? I told you 9 was even easier than 8. So here, all you need to remember is the order. For the first column, 0 to 8, and second column, 9 to 1. Count backwards from 9. Then you got your answers. Easy peasy, right? But there's actually another 9's trick, even easier. Now, when multiplying by 9, you can use that trick that we just did with the board, you writing it down, or you can use your fingers. So, using my fingers, it would be like this. So for the 9's trick using my hands, all I have to do is have my 2 hands in front of me and I'm going to count. So the first thing you need to do is make sure your hands are facing you, and you have to count from your left hand to your right hand, okay? You can't go the opposite way, otherwise it's going to mess up the numbers. It's going to be confusing, okay? Always go from left to right. So if I'm looking for the product of 9 times 7, what I'm going to do is with my 2 hands in front of me, I'm going to count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I get to 7, the 7th finger, I'm going to put that finger down. Now imagine that this finger is like a wall, okay? So imagine it's a wall, right? And it's a wall dividing how many fingers are on this side of the wall and how many fingers are on this side of the wall. Okay, so on the left side of the wall and the right side of the wall. Now, let's see how many fingers are on the left side of the wall. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers on the left side of the wall. So keep that in mind. Here we have 6. And now how many fingers do we have on the right side of the wall? 1, 2, 3. So we have 6 and we have 3. So 9 times 7 is 63. Okay, let's do another one to see if you guys got it. This time we're going to do 9 times 4. Okay, so with my 2 hands in front of me, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this finger, on the 4th one, we're going to put it down. That's the wall. So we're going to see how many fingers are on the left side of the wall and how many fingers are on the right side of the wall. So on the left side of the wall, we have 1, 2, 3, okay? 3 on this side, and on the other side of the wall, the right side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. So on this side we have 3, on this side we have 6, so 9 times 4 is 36. Got it? One more, just to make sure you got it. Now we're going to do 9 times 8. Ready? We're going to count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My 8th finger goes down. That's the wall. How many fingers are on the left side of the wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so remember on the left side we have 7. How many are on the right side of the wall? 1, 2. So 7 and 2 makes 9 times 8, 72. Got it? Simple as that. So you see, there's 2 ways we have to remember the nines trick, how to multiply by 9 and get the correct answer. And so I hope you found this video very helpful. I gave you 3 tricks really. 1 way to multiply by 8 and 2 ways to multiply by 9. So get to practicing so that you can learn those multiplication tricks.